Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin price down 5% in the past couple days. Today's video, we're going to be taking a look at where the price is likely to go in the short term, why this pullback was expected, and where the price could likely go in the long term. The answer will shock you. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're talking about where Bitcoin is going in both the short term and the long term. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also, come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Also, today's video is sponsored by Megatech MGT, so stay tuned till the end for a sponsored review. Now, if we take a look at Bitcoin today, this pullback was expected. As a matter of fact, I mentioned it was one of the likely things that could happen before we break through this blue line right here. But before we get into that, guys, let's take a look at the fear and greed. Right now, 39 people have gotten fearful again as the price has come down about 3% today. People are scared. So across the board, cryptocurrency down about 3% today. Bitcoin at 43,359, Ethereum at 28.99, BNB at 405, XRP at 77 cents, Terra Luna at $92, Solana at $98, and Cardano at 92 cents, Avalanche at $81. You can see over the past week, look at this, Terra Luna up 66% already this week. Wow, that's a big one. Now, if we take a look at the top coins today, based on artificial intelligence, machine learning, and over 80 indicators to pick out the best coins on the best exchanges out there. You can actually sort them according to returns today. The top one will be Gate.io, but we're taking a look at all the exchanges today. Well, the top coins today would be Terra Luna, Ormeus Coin, Magic Internet Money, Osmosis, and SpearX. So take a look at those coins yourself. If you want to take a look using token metrics, there is a discount link down in the description and just the description. Now, today's chart for Bitcoin. Bitcoin has broken out of this downtrend. It's been in since November, broke out a couple days ago. And I was saying that if Bitcoin can break this blue line here, there's a 97% chance it'll actually hit this bullseye at $64,000. Well, once it got close to that blue line, the price came back down. However, this is a very normal pattern where once we break outside of a trend, we come back down to test it before taking off again. So that's likely what could happen. Now, if we take a look here at the volume profile on the right side of the chart, we can see there's very significant support here, this red line. Well, the red line coincides exactly with where this trend line, this upper resistance used to be. Well, resistance now becomes support, and then Bitcoin price would likely come back down, bounce off of there, and then head back up, hopefully breaking through this $46,000 area, which could send it to $64,000. But that's not all, because we have a couple other patterns to keep an eye on. One, we have an inverse head and shoulders forming right here, that if we have this come back up, we'll have an inverse head and shoulder, which could send it up the length of this, so that would bring it well above the $53,000 area. Not only that, but we have a double bottom right here, so a lot of bullish patterns, all suggesting that Bitcoin price is going to head upwards. But let's take a look at some on-chain metrics, because you have to pair TA with on-chain to get a bigger picture about what's going on. So if we take a look here, it looks like Bitcoin has the battle to get above the uptrend support band. So Plan C has these support bands. The uptrend support band at the 0.94 fib and the 1 fib is between $43,000 and $46,000. And if we take a look at Bitcoin, that's exactly where it is struggling to get above this support band right here. But we have to also take a look at a bigger picture. Key Young here is saying a Bitcoin accumulation phase begins. Newbies who joined last year are evolving into long-term holders. The market cap for the 6-month-old Bitcoin takes 52% now. It was at a 13% cyclic top. Unlikely to hit the previous low, which is $28,000, as newbies will wait for next newbies in the next cycle. So we can see in every one of these cycles, there was an accumulation phase right here with the UTXO bands. And we can see this started to accumulate once again right here, potentially early phase of accumulation before the price takes off. But another chart that's very interesting to take a look at, that takes a look at Bitcoin that's been held for a while, the Bitcoin percent of supply last active 1 year ago. It's at 61% right now, pretty close to the highest it's ever been. Well, I want you to take a look at that. Every time we have one of these peaks in the Bitcoin percent supply last active, look at what happens after the peak. So the peak is right here, and then we have Bitcoin price shooting up after that. We have a peak right here, and then we go down, Bitcoin price shooting up after that. We have a peak right here. Guess what? Bitcoin price shot up. So likely we'll have Bitcoin price shooting up once again as this percent of hodlers then decides to take some profits. If we take a look at the dormancy flow right now, the dormancy flow is leaving this green banded area down here. Now, every time it has left that area, guess what? Bitcoin price goes up dramatically after it leaves that area. So if we leave that area and actually stay out of the area last time, because we did break out and then come back down in, if we leave and stay out, this would likely suggest that Bitcoin price is going to continue to go upwards, because despite what bears think, if you think we're headed towards a traditional bear market, you're listening to the wrong people. This is not a traditional bear market zone. This is a mid-cycle reaccumulation zone. So this shows the percent supply of last active 2+ years age for Bitcoin on a 14-day EMA. Now we can see this orange, that's the 14-day EMA of the percent supply last active, and we can see that it's in this mid-cycle reaccumulation range, not way down here, the traditional bear market range. So everybody's just reaccumulating now. They're basically buying Bitcoin at a 50% discount from the all-time high before the price cycles upwards. Because even if Bitcoin price were to crash to some of the lowest lows, this is the most accurate floor model according to the plan C over the past 10 years. We can see it caught the bottom of the 2014-2015 bear market. It caught the 2018-2019. It also caught the COVID crash low. All of these just touching. The floor model price right now is $26,632. Where's Bitcoin price right there? Well, it's not that much higher, okay? It's not even $20,000 above that. So that being said, this does tell us that there's much higher upside to the potential downside for Bitcoin, making now a great time to accumulate, to continue adding to your supply, and then just sit back and wait as the price continues to go up. Because if we take a look at Bitcoin's 4-wave patterns, so basically Bitcoin has 4-wave pattern that happens every cycle. These 4 waves are demand waves and happen when a lot of money flows into Bitcoin in a short time frame. The 4 waves are clearly visible on the realized cap HODL waves indicator. So if we take a look at this realized cap HODL waves indicator, we can see the first cycle there was 1, 2, 3, 4. You can very clearly see those 4 waves. Again, the next cycle 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, the cycle after that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, in this cycle, we only really have 1, 2 so far. Now, if we take a look at Bitcoin price in correlation with these 4 peaks, now the first one is a takeoff, the second is the first sell-off, the third is a fake top, the fourth is a cycle top. So this happened in the first one. Back in 2011, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in 2013, 2014, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in 2017, 2018, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, so far, we've only really had 1 and 2. We're waiting on 3 and 4. And if we take a look at the price where this could potentially shoot us, the upper bound, roughly around $1 million per Bitcoin, John McAfee's expectation of where it could put us. And this is only out at 2023, like a year out from right now, potentially could possibly have $1 million Bitcoin. I say we should do it for McAfee. Well, that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching that. Now on to the sponsored review of Megatech MGT. Now this is a sponsored review, so clearly do your own due diligence before investing. This is not an endorsement. I'm merely showing you the project, and then you can decide if this is something that you're interested in yourself. So if you head over to their website, megatechmgt.co.za, or click the link down in the description, that will take you there. You could see down here they have a lot on their website. So about us, MGT Solar is an alternative energy supply company that's implementing the ultimate in green sustainable energy technology to overcome feasibility challenges and ensuring maximum efficiency and profitability. On their website, you can buy MGT and watch your investment grow. You can click right there to purchase if you're interested in. Now, the problem is that up until now, storage of energy was not truly cost effective due to the high cost of storage cells and the relatively short lifespan thereof. One of the obstacles is a time-consuming process to get prospective energy prospects finalized, registered, compliant, and funded. Well, the solution is the MGT Solar Ltd. Will boom, build, own, operate, manage its hybrid PV and energy storage facilities as individual projects under its generation licenses as overarching legal compliance. The energy evacuated into the utility grid will be sold to blue chip stock exchange listed off-takers on a 25-year power purchase agreement via wheeling and as a virtual transaction. Prospective energy projects finalized, registered, compliant, and funded. So you can see the team behind them, and they do have a larger team. You can meet the entire team there. But the megatech token, MGT token, has migrated to Binance Smart Chain. So the current market demands led MGT to migrate from the Apollo blockchain to the Binance Smart Chain. The MGT token is currently listed on Bitmart and will list on many more leading exchanges as stated in their roadmap. So we can take a look here at their roadmap. They just recently have updated their roadmap, so you can see everything they've completed in 2021 with the token right here. And then for 2022, you can see they have a lot of stuff planned for Q1, 2, 3, and 4 of 2022, including reminting on Binance Smart Chain, token swaps, NFT implementations, and a whole bunch of other stuff, including that as well. Now, not only that, you could also see the business roadmap as well for 2021, and then if you scroll down, you can see the business roadmap for 2022, fully packed with a lot of stuff in there. Now, recently, what they have done is they have had this project beta right here. So project beta is a 60 MW solar farm that will include 100 MWh of state-of-the-art storage technology to ensure maximum profitability and the opportunity to sell green renewable energy at peak rates to blue chip listed entities who have already signed commitments for offtake. You can read more about it. They have a whole thing about project beta right here, the business. Well, it's a 60 megawatt PV storage wheeling project, and the project beta will take place right here, project beta location. You can see some of the key features include availability of existing infrastructure, roads, water, and electrical grid with sufficient spare capacity to allow injection without any grid reinforcements, high solar irradiation levels and low cost of land, appropriate zoning and environmental considerations, and a lot more there as well. And you can read through this whole entire thing yourself. You can find it on their website. It is quite in depth right there. And furthermore, we can see that they have a couple videos here you could watch on your website to find out a little bit more about the company. Now, some things that I did mention previously, they just recently migrated to Binance Smart Chain from the Apollo blockchain to meet current market demands. So right now on Binance Smart Chain, you can do the token swap right here by just inserting your email, APL address, and MetaMask wallet address. And they have some videos right here on how to swap your tokens, how to open MetaMask wallet, how to integrate Binance Smart Chain, how to import contract code, and how to send MGT tokens from Apollo wallet to Swap wallet. And for a detailed explanation, you can click right there on their website. But the big thing right now would be project beta going on. Now, if we take a look at the ecosystem here, we can see that from ICO and token sales, it comes down here. 40% goes to MGT Custodian Company Independent Board, and then the rest goes to MGT Solar Pty Limited. Projects in development, so we have project beta, which we were talking about right here. And then also we have project Sedeba, SPV, and embed, I can't pronounce that one, but that goes to green funding. So you can see here sales from initial coin offering, and then where it all goes there. So that is pretty much it for MGT, Megatech MGT token. You can find out more by checking out their website or clicking the link down in the description. Thank you very much for watching the episode. Thank you for sponsoring it. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.